Morning, Chavra. Today is Monday, the 26th of Cheshvan, November 17th. We're on page 67 in your Chayenu booklets. And we're beginning Igeres 32. Lamed Beis. Lamed Beis is a good number. Right, Dave? Lamed Beis. Baruch Hashem, Chaylam Afoyal Yodam Yurtze. May Hashem bless your efforts and favor the work of your hands. So that you could be accepted before God at all times. Hashem can continue to grant you His blessings to fortify your heart. And He, the person that is generous, stands over generous things. What does generous mean? You give of your time, your effort, your energy, your resources. Lias Gadol, Hamaisa B'chol Ir, Minyan, to be great by causing others to act in every city and in every congregation. For he who causes others to act is greater than the doer. When you give them and you push somebody and give them the opportunity, it's even greater than the person that does. We say, Choshev loy litzdaka. So imagine, if you're trying to get people for Minyan, you don't end up being the person that makes the effort to get the people to come, he gets the reward. So this will be accounted as his act of tzedakah. Ba'al ha'oisen nemar, tzidkasai omedes lo, of the person that causes others to act, of him it says his tzedakah stands forever. Omedes lashon nekeva. The verb omedes is a feminine gender. Shemekabel hisayrus liboy hatoher megadol ha'maisa, because this person receives from the charitable arousal of his pure heart from He who is great by causing others to act. So he's getting others to give tzedakah, getting others to act. Nevertheless, his tzedakah stands forever. Even though he may have maybe he didn't give or do, but he got others to act. Very, very important. This means all the acts of charity and kindness that a yid performs in this world out of the generosity of their pure heart. Hein hine chayos v'kayomis ba'olam hazeh hagashmi ad zman hatachtia. Those that act with charity and kindness are alive, and they endure in this physical world until the time of Tchias HaMesim. Sha'oz hu zman gili alikus. At that time, there will be a tremendous revelation of godliness. And the eternal light of God. From the tremendous level of Seviv Kalam, which is so powerful and great, it can't even enter this world. At that time, it'll come into the world. It was a michtav to Eshtakad. It's been explained at length in last year's letter. But we still need to make a receptacle, a vessel for this light of Hashem. Just like there has to be a body for the soul to enter, so too the world has to be prepared for the godly light. Thus it is written, for my word is like fire. Just as fire does not radiate in this world except when it's attached and vested itself to a wick. You can't just have fire burning on its own. It has to be attached to something. As explained elsewhere. The body and the vessel for Hashem's light is the attribute of kindness and generosity of heart. When you're making a dwelling place, a vessel for Hashem's light, that is the kindness that you have in your heart for others. When somebody gives energy to somebody else who has none of his own, it might be as simple as a smile. You might empathize with someone else. This is the vessel for God's infinite light. As it's stated in the Tikkunim, Zohar, Pasuk Aliyah, and you have prepared many bodies for the illumination of the Sfiros. Iskiru, sorry, Iskiriu, Isikuna da Chesed Deroya Yimina. They're described as in the following manner: Chesed is the right arm, just as Chesed is the right arm, so to speak. So is man's corresponding attribute of kindness. The attribute, the appropriate vessel for a relation and blessings from that source. B'chol haguf nichlol b'yamin. Moreover, the entire body is included in the right side, which is its mainstay. Unless you're a lefty, which I see some people here are lefties. So don't feel bad. So too wrote the liturgical poet. He wrote, Levushet tzedakah, his garments are tzedakah. Tzedakah is tzedakah unqualified as the garment which garbs and screens the entire supernal body, thereby enabling mortals here below to receive the infinite revelation of divinity. This is what our sages have said. Ein hatzdaka mishtalemes ela lefi chesed sheba. Charity, tzedakah, is only according to the kindness within, recompensed only according to the kindness within it. Shenamar ziru lachem l'tzedakah kitzur lefi chesed. Pasuk says, sow for yourself for tzedakah and reap according to its kindness. So what does this mean? Why is tzedakah alluded to as sowing and its reward reaping? Shakotzeru gilei hazriya hatmuna ba'aretz. A harvest is the manifestation of the seed hidden in the soil. So the same thing with tzedakah. All the kindness and charity that a person does during galus, itemuna b'nisteres ad zman hatachtia. So it too, the tzedakah and the kindness that a person does during the time of galus is hidden and concealed until the time of Tchias HaMesim, when the light of Hashem will vest itself and radiate in this physical world. So a lot of times, by the way, of course we want to give tzedakah, we come up to the pushka, we drop something in, but the greatest tzedakah is when no one knows about it. The greatest tzedakah, you plant the seed, and then ultimately when Mashiach comes, there will be a beautiful harvest of this tzedakah. It's quite long today, so I think we're going to stop here if that's okay. We'll jump towards the end. He says right before the end, he says, now is the time to be brief. And may no kind of blessing be spared to you. Do good, Hashem, to the good and to those who are upright in their heart. Bless those who give tzedakah, bless them generously. And such is the prayerful wish of he who seeks your welfare. As we complete the final letter of the Alter Rebbe that's included in the Tanya, there's one last push of the importance of tzedakah, which is today. Talk about the importance of giving tzedakah, and we reflect how we are growing in this area, and let the blessings and the growth that follows the sowing begin. Adkan. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you, Mitzvah, very, very soon.